I think, both Billy and I kind of work from the same place, which is have it in there and then see what happens on the day. And what's great with working with someone like Billy is that he's so present in the moment, and so no two takes were ever the same in those scenes, and we just sort of explored the depths of emotions of both of the characters. So we didn't know what was going to happen when we got there, and that just kind of is, we just try to play the truth of the situation. So I don't know. Yeah, he is. That was the kind of last sinew of sanity that he had. I mean, that's not to say that he's like spiraling into a pit of insane behaviour, but he is alone at the top of the hill now. He knows that Miles isn't going to come back, and yet he has a void in him that he needs that he needs filled. He's looking at power and electricity as a means of filling that void. And here's a spoiler: it can't be filled because he's kind of broken. Yeah, there is. Well, Randall comes to Monroe, and so Monroe was never expecting that to happen, and he comes bearing gifts. And I think that Monroe, in his current state, doesn't necessarily trust Randall, but he sees opportunity there. And every single character on this show has more than one motivation, and Randall has a couple. Monroe knows that he has ulterior motives but doesn't know what they are. So we'll start to see that relationship really start to stretch, and we'll start to see them butting heads on a number of levels. Yeah, I think that Monroe works from a place of passion. It's a really misguided a place of passion, but he's trying, like with someone like Randall, he's trying desperately to maintain the visage of a guy that is in control. But inwardly, I think that he's in utter turmoil. And so I think the measure of a man is in his actions. And this season we'll start to see Monroe do things which don't suggest that he has a lot of emotional stability going on. So, yeah, I think that like out of the two of them, if you were to pick one that was a little bit more emotionally stable, maybe I'd pick Randall. But that's not to say that he doesn't have his own demons. Big ones. Well, everything else is spoilers, I guess. It's just going to be bigger. It gets bigger. The world starts to really expand. What Eric's created is, we move into so many different areas of what was formerly America, but we also start to explore different relationships between all of the cast members. But and I guess just look out, because it's gonna get big and messy.